Hello everybody, I'm Steve and welcome to Green Side Up. It's a little bit inclement today, peeing it down outside, but then again I am in the middle of the English Lake District, so I suppose no rain, no lakes, eh? But there you go. So we're stuck to indoor jobs today mostly, and I thought we'd have a quick look around in here first and have a look at some of these plants. And then I've got a nice tip for those of you who are growing dahlias, because it's coming to the time now where you'll be wanting to take them out and store them. So I've got a nice tip to start us off on that, and then I'll be doing another video further on where I'll be digging them up and then hopefully dividing them as well. So that's another one coming up, and then later on I've got a bit of an update on the northwest northeast Great Carrot Challenge grow off thingy. So we've got that coming a bit later as well, so stick around and enjoy it. Big hello to all the new subscribers. It's great to see you there and I do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, then just please click the button. It's just down here, won't bite you, won't jump out and grab you around the throat. Just click the big red button and there you go, and you won't miss any of my future content. Simple, eh? So let's get on with it. So we're in the little tunnel right now. This is my spinach bed. This variety is Giant Winter. I'm really quite pleased about this because normally it's one of those crops that doesn't seem to do very well for me over winter into spring. I don't know why, but for the moment it's living. Crikey, we've even got a volunteer potato there as well. Champion. There's a few more spinach plants here. But look at this parsley. This is fantastic. It doesn't seem that long ago, and I'll have to check up when I did it, but it doesn't seem that long ago that I cut it all right down to the ground, and it's come right back up and it's thick and dense, so I'm going to get a lot of parsley off that. And it's coming up here as well in between these Chinese cabbage, which again I'm always struggle with these things to get them. It's been a long time since I've had them this size, and they're actually starting to heart up now. So this is an absolute result for me and I'm absolutely over the moon with it. So that's those little bits there, and over here in my spring cabbage, closely planted. I can't remember how many I put in there, but there must be 30 or 40 in there. I'm not looking for giant cabbages, and I will start picking them later in the year. We're just going to eat the leaves off these, and I'll pick one, leave one, pick one, leave one, so that the others can grow on a bit. So we'll see what happens next spring with those. I've never done it with these, with spring cabbage before. I've done it with summer cabbage, and it works really well for them. Never tried it over winter with the spring cabbage, so kind of a test really. And that's the crops in here, really. That's it done. And underneath all this netting here, I've got the timbers ready cut, ready for the next no dig raised bed, and I'm just waiting for a dryish day really, just so I can get out there and start digging the trenches and digging it out and get these set. If I have a nice dry day, I should be able to get all that set up in one day hopefully, and come back the next day and stake it. So that's that. And this is all the work area in here where I've been doing all the cutting and painting and stuff. So there we go. Now I'll do this very quickly because it is raining out here. This is Dahlia Crazy Love. Now what I'm going to do is make sure that I know which Dahlia tuber is which for next year, and I'll show you exactly how I do that now. But I need a flower first. Okay, so I've got the flower there and I've got a label. I've written Crazy Love on it, and I've put a little bit of wire through the hole of the label. I'm just going to now take a photograph on my phone. That's recorded now on my phone, so that's ready there for next year. This bit of wire now just gets wrapped around the plant tuber. So as I pull the plants up and dig them up in about a week's time, that will stay with that label will stay with the tuber, and come next year when I'm getting the tubers out and getting them ready for planting, I can reference them on my phone so I know exactly what the flower looks like ready for next year. So I haven't just got a bucket or a box full of tubers. I know exactly what I'm getting, and I'm going to do that for all of my plants. Doesn't matter if you don't know what the variety is. I have a variety out there at the moment which I've forgotten the name of, and the stems have been too short for a cut flower, and that's because there was too many stems on the actual plant themselves. And anyone who grows dahlias will know, if you've got like 7 or 8 stems on a dahlia plant, you're going to get short stems on your actual flowers. So the competition and exhibition growers will know this, that if you limit the amount of stems on a dahlia, you get bigger flowers on longer stems. So I've written on the label for that particular plant, unknown short stem, so that next year when I grow it, the information is there at the tuber telling me that limit the stems on that plant to say 2 or 3 or 4, and I'll know there I don't need to let it grow mad. So that's just a little tip for you about growing your dahlias and logging your plants so that you know what you've got. Right, so let's go and have a look at these carrots.